Hey y'all, welcome back to Air to Ground Farms. I'm Shelly,
And I'm Rich.
and today we're out here with our dairy cows. We got a new dairy cow about a week ago, and we asked our viewers, you, to submit some names for us to help us name her. And we're going to do that this morning. After we do that, we're going to go set up some electric fence.
We have to teach her while she's in this confined area. You can watch her going into the confined area during the last video that we did, but we have to teach her while she's in this confined area about electric fence. We have electric fence all over our farm, and we need her to learn about electricity before we can get her out of the hard cattle panels. Before we get into that, just a little bit of background on who we are. We spent 25 years in the United States Air Force. I was a fighter pilot.
And I was a stay-at-home mom.
And professional mover, I think.
That's
we
right.
moved 21 times over 25 years. The last move that we made here to Missouri was from Washington, D.C., where I spent 5 years in the Pentagon.
So after we left Washington, D.C., we bought some acreage out here in southwest Missouri, and we built a farm. We took about 3 years almost to build a farm, and now it's built and we're growing food. One of the things that we do grow here on the farm is A2A2 Jersey milk.
What you're going to see today is us interacting with our new Jersey cow.
So come along with us and let's get some electric wires set up and find out what her name's gonna be.
All right. Well, let's first start with this electric wire.
Yeah,
just
you're
kidding.
cute. So our plan is we're going to put a single hot wire right across here and electrify it, cut this corner off so that when she gets curious, she's going to touch it with her nose.
And our experience is they're curious. We use a mixture of white and gray posts here on the farm. So we're using that same mixture here in her pen. So she's not going to learn to just look for the posts. She's going to have to learn to look for the wire.
If you're new to our channel, you may be wondering why I'm pounding on these posts so hard. We live in southwest Missouri in the Ozarks. There are a lot of rocks here. Right now our ground is pretty hard. In order for us to get these, what would be step-ins, if you were in a different soil location, you could just step this in with your foot. But because our ground is a little harder and we have a whole lot of rocks, the thing that we have to do a lot of times is hit it with a mallet. Good enough.
She's scratching herself with it. This is going to be
A little bit. This will be
fairly
enlightening.
immediate, I think.
It might be shocking.
Something in line here. Oh.
It's crooked, but it'll work. She's not going to touch it, but probably one time. Huh. Okay.
the goal here is for her to learn about the electric wire while she's in an area that is safe for her. So she'll touch it, but she can't actually run away anywhere. So she can touch this wire, she learns to back up, but she can't run off. So the concern is that if it was just out in the pasture somewhere, she would be able to touch the wire and then run, and maybe run through the wire on the other side of the pasture. Like this, she touches the wire, she backs up, she learns that the wire is an actual barrier, and then we're able to let her out then into our pasture surrounded by electric wire.
So how long will you leave this wire here? How many days does it take, and when will she get to be released?
From what we've seen in the past with our cows, she will probably touch it twice, and then she won't like it anymore. So the first time she touches it, it's a surprise to her. Typically, they'll come back within a short time and touch it again, and at that point, then they are trained to the wire. It really doesn't take long for the cows. So we'll do it here. We'll leave this wire here for probably a day, and then I'll move it just to a different area, maybe expand it out just a little bit so that she learns that it's not the post, it's not where the wire is, it's actually the wire itself that she has to pay attention to. So here today, probably about where I'm standing tomorrow, and then by the third day we'll be able to let her out. This is a plug-in charger. Most of our chargers are solar chargers. This one actually plugs in, and it's putting out right at 11,000 volts straight from the charger. By the time it runs through the braided poly wire, the wire has metal filaments braided all through it, so it's a piece of cloth with metal filaments all woven in. As it's running through the poly wire, depending on which filament is touching, we're getting 10.5, 10.8, 8.8, so somewhere around 9 to 10, 11,000 volts running through each specific filament in the wire. Definitely enough to train the cow. Okay, it's on.
Hang on, let me get this.
I think Happy's about to have her calf. She's not too far. We weren't expecting it for a couple of weeks, but she's showing all the signs that it may be happening sooner than what we were thinking. The moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to choose a name for the new addition to the farm. What I did is wrote down all of the names, the recommendations we got for names. We've got Goldie, Daisy, Blondie, Wilma, Lily, Annabelle, Lady, Duchess, Sandy, Mary, tons. We had 32 recommendations for names. They're all in the hat. Mix them around, and we are joined by our special help today to choose the name. So Michaela gets to choose. You want to hold?
Now
Let her choose.
this name is the name that this cow, hopefully, that we have for a very, very long time, is going to be permanent. So all
no
right?
pressure. Choose a good one.
Yeah, no pressure. Okay, and I'll hold it up so you can't see.
I was gonna
Dig around.
Choose a good one.
All right, and you reveal.
Artois. Grizz. All right.
So, we have Stella, and now we have Artois. And in the event that you don't know what that is a beer.
A Belgian,
A
actually.
Belgian beer named Stella Artois. So very fun. We knew that was going to be the one that it was. You did?
I did not. I thought
Oh.
it was going to be Miss Molly.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess we'll probably, it's kind of hard to say, being that we're not French or
Artois.
or whatever. I think we'll just, I'll call her Artie.
Artois.
Artois. Well, thank you, Grizz, for your submission and everybody who played along with us on this. This was really, really fun.
Yeah. And thank you, Michaela.
You're welcome.
You chose a good one. All right.
Well, we got our project done for today.
We did.
Artois.
Artois is in learning.
Yeah,
She's in school.
She is. She's in school. She's going to learn really quickly what electricity is all about. It's very, very important for her to know and understand, and for her to respect it because of the way we farm with electricity. We use electricity as our predator. In the wild, the actual predators would keep our herd type animals all herded up and moving in a way. And here at this farm, we use that electricity as that predator, and we move them where we want them to be on the land.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us again. Thanks for all of your submissions for the names. And until next time, bye y'all.
Bye, y'all.